Yesterday and the last 7 days, what a universal basic income could mean for the labor market. Taxing innovators to pay for universal welfare is a terrible idea. RSA tax Facebook to fund universal basic income. Universal basic income proposals to give £10,000 to everyone under 55. Basic income plan proposed in the UK, where everyone under 55 gets $14,000. Everyone in the UK under 55 should get £10,000 with no strings attached. Tax Amazon, Facebook and Apple more for UK universal pay. Study pathways towards economic security and universal basic income. What difference would our new proposals for a basic income style? Richard Branson. Universal basic income will come about one day. Misallocation of welfare schemes resources. India's universal basic income, bedeviled by the details. Meet the longshot 2020 presidential candidate who might make UBI a reality. The amazing true socialist miracle of the Alaska Permanent Fund. When you give Alaskans a universal basic income, they still keep working. 5 reasons why universal basic income is a bad idea. Basic income's third wave in the last month. Future of welfare. How universal basic income works in Finland. I felt like a free man. What's it like living on a basic income? How crazy ideas like universal basic income get rolling. Universal basic services won't fix our economy, a progressive experiment that's doomed to fail. Stockton, CA to launch basic income pilot program. Free exchange. Is universal basic income the answer? Can we afford a universal basic income? Stockton, California, to test universal basic income program. Podcast. A California city is experimenting with universal basic income. This week in science. Universal basic income will be tested in India. Free money may be handed out in India by 2020. US city to experiment with universal basic income. India could be trialing a universal basic income before 2020. Robot jobs and gig economy point to need for universal basic income. Renzi proposes €240 kids tax break. Slams basic income. PD proposes €240 monthly tax break for kids. Slams M5's basic income. Stockton's basic income plan diverts city from its real duties. Stockton Mayor touts experimental program that pays families $500 a month. Republicans' latest family leave scheme shows why we can't be free. We could see an Indian universal basic income by 2020. 12-year study looks at effects of universal basic income sailing in troubled waters. Universal basic income is getting a trial in Silicon Valley. 2 Indian states may give everyone universal basic income, something to look forward to. In California, Stockton experiments with guaranteed basic income. 1 year down, 1 to go. A view on Finland's basic income experiment. Money for nothing. Finland's financial leap in the dark. John McDonnell at Davos hints Labour could back a universal basic income review. Free Lunch Society advocates for universal basic income. The feminist case for a universal basic income. A civil servant's guide to universal basic income. Social security reform. Revisiting Henderson. Poverty and basic income. California city plans to give some families $500 a month. California city to give some families $500 a month. Stockton to pay $500 a month to families as part of basic income study. Northern California city tries universal basic income, a basic income for everyone. It's not a crazy idea. Adam Smith Inst. Rising evidence for universal basic income.